This presentation is to compare Latin markets and American markets. I found that overall the contrasts are few and for the most part culturally driven. When researching, I selected Lima, Peru as the culture and colorful textiles had a homegrown appeal for me. American markets, flea markets, craft shows, art festivals, and farmers markets are for the most part very similar to the Peruvian markets. Theirs are considered outdoor markets, or they have several areas in Peru where you can go inside and have multi-levels of selections of items from furniture to home handcrafted, homegrown food and textiles of all kinds. Peruvian markets are very similar to American markets. The wares are varied and are mostly homemade, homegrown, or expertly woven out of various textiles and fur, however. The Peruvians use the weekend markets to socialize, making a weekly trek to the market for their food and supplies for the week. Our trips to the farmers markets and flea markets are true expeditions, as we have access to grocery stores with all the supplies we need for everything for our homes, food, and small indulgences for our week. For many Peruvians, a trip to the market is an all-day event. As a woman that dislikes grocery shopping, I leave the socializing at the stores and fresh produce markets to my husband. He delights in getting these items, and a trip could and often does turn into a social hour. Many of the markets in Lima are half-day. Some are only open from dawn to 8 a.m. You need to be there or miss out until the next day or even weekend. Bargaining or bartering is a regular occurrence. This custom is expected, and if you're comfortable with their native language, Spanish, these experiences are even more enthusiastic and competitive. Several different types. There are several of markets, some indoors and some outside. The Terminal Pesquero de Villa Maria del Triunfo is Lima's largest fish market. Fresh fish is prepared here at an inexpensive price. You want to be early, as this is the market that is open dawn to 8 a.m. It's very busy, an exciting place to be during those hours. The entrada is ceviche or soup. The second course, or segundo, is fried meat or fish with rice. The feria artisanal market is a place for souvenirs and authentic Peruvian products. This would be a must-have stop for you on any tour if you are one to take souvenirs home to your loved ones that weren't able to travel with you. As always, bartering is expected and an essential part of shopping in an artisanal. Prices are negotiable and depend on your ability to speak Spanish. In the Mercado Central Market, this is a multi-story indoor market that has 3 or more floors. The pig's heads, quinoa, and bins of shellfish on the same will astound you. There are many things to see. Polvos Azules is a massive indoor market as well, which was started in a parking lot and moved indoors. This is Lima's busiest market. This is where you will find things such as electronics, CDs, furniture, and clothing. Sort of similar to one of our Walmarts, where you can find pretty much one of everything. Peru is organic and animal friendly. The fish markets, the artisanal markets, all make fresh entire meals while you wait. You get drinks and sweets made from fresh produce while you wait, and you can even bring your pet alpaca. So in conclusion, I found that the marketplaces in Lima were not all that different than our weekend markets. We have a variety of items for all interests. However, the homemade items are less prevalent than that which is found in this Latin country. The interactions with vendors and fellow shoppers is quite different, as the culture provides little external influences such as TVs, internet, etc. This minimizes the exposure to social media, so the people there are very interactive with each other. It can be an exciting weekly field trip where friends are met and meals and stories are shared. The fresh fish, the homegrown grains, and farm-to-market meats and veggies are where the similarities overlap. I have enjoyed learning about the differences and resigning to the fact that these Latin marketplaces are more desirable as people are warmer and still engaged with their customers and fellow vendors. I have now added Lima, Peru, and the markets there to my growing interest in traveling. Thank you.